Yo, we are back. We are live. Oh man, this feels weird, man. This feels very weird. I am Claudio Capri, and this guy who's looks like he's deaf and trying to do sign languages is Joy Laflamme. Just before we get into it, this Thursday night we have Dirty for open mic coming back at Ayers Rock Pub here downtown Montreal. There's a link down here. Just click the link and you get the tickets. And the tickets are $5, but $10 at the door. So, Joey,
I fucking knew if I keep doing that at some point, you'll just start laughing like a fucking idiot. I don't need to be a comedic genius. All I need to do is to distract you in some ways, and you're gonna like just fucking zone out and be like,
oh no! Like at one point, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, Joy, are you okay? Are you having a seizure, Joy? Are you having a seizure? Do you need to call 119 911? Man. So how's everything, man? How you doing?
I like you to call 411 to ask what is the phone number of 911. You fucking don't.
Oh my god, yo, you never be surprised how stupid people can be these days, right? Like, oh man, yo, what's the number to 911? Not actually
nine. No, you take your time. You're like, okay, so you take your phone. Okay, you have your phone. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 9. Get it? 9. Okay. 1. You got it?
Exactly.
1. Okay, cool. Yeah, you take your time and you fuck with the other guy.
Oh man, no, but it's just because this is a bit I'm trying to work on, and the beta is because my cousin was because my aunt had to go to the hospital one time. And my cousin asked me, "Hey, bro, what's the number to 911?" And I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?" He goes, "No, what's the number to 911?" And I'm like, 811. He dials 811. He goes, "Bro," I'm like, "How stupid!" Wow.
Yeah.
I need it. Yeah.
It's like the people that wait for hours but not hours, but they wait for a fucking long time to the McDonald's, and you're right behind him, and he goes his turn. And it's like, hey, what do you have? What the fuck you think they have? Like they have been open for over 60 years. Like you think they change their menu every 2 fucking weeks? Take a fucking burger like the other fucking trash people and get the fuck out of the lineup.
Yeah. Oh man, those people are amazing, man.
No self-awareness, eh?
No. The best is when the guys are with their girlfriends, and then the girlfriend's like, "Babe, I don't know what to have." Like they have a fucking burger for the past 60 years. What the fuck do you think they have?
Pizza, spaghetti, just have anything.
Yeah. If they have duck burger, then I'll be satisfied.
Yeah.
I'll be, oh shit, Jesus fuck.
And what the fuck you have been doing in the lineup? Like it's not like they fucking display the whole fucking menu and you're right in your face.
I know.
For the whole, yeah.
Yeah, or also the worst thing is when people are in the bus stop waiting in the buses, and they're searching through their wallets or purses to take out. And I'm like, but we've been waiting here for 10 minutes. What the fuck is?
Why did you take the card when you see the bus coming? How hard is it?
Oh man!
Like they get in the bus first, and then while everybody's waiting at -40 outside, you have that fucking asshole trying to get his fucking card out.
Yeah, I'm like, it's your spouse. Just see.
Oh
man, I hate those people. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey's having
listening. All right.
Oh man. But yeah, no. So hey, Alessandro's here and Jess is here all the way from Australia. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
I've seen Italian specimen on TikTok this week. Want to talk about it?
Yeah. I wonder who that WAP is.
Yeah, it is the Montrealus wapus diabetes odystus.
So, the fuck was that?
That was the species I saw on TikTok this week.
Okay, no, because here's the thing. Because Saturday night it was at an offbeat show, which.
Oh right, wait. Sorry for that, but really important moment. It is 7 a.m. Tuesday morning in Australia, Perth, Australia.
Hold on, I've told my next door neighbors. 7:05 in Australia. No one responded. But I saw my windows closed, and so.
Oh, you were just yelling like a maniac in your fucking room alone, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Do you do that to you? Do you do that as well?
No, I don't. Usually, when I'm alone in my room and I don't want to wake up my girlfriend, I try to not yell. Yeah, I'm really discreet.
Hey, Steph! All the way from Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, yeah, no. So on Saturday night, I was at the fun offbeat show.
Yeah.
Kyle and Gabriel, I was talking with Kyle and Gabriel, and Kyle turns to Gabriel, and then he points to me. And goes, "Can you tell this fucking idiot to get on TikTok?" So I'm like, you know what? Let me figure this out, dude. TikTok is the most funnest waste of time, easiest way to get views I've ever seen in my life.
No fucking way, man.
And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna keep this, but
Yeah, I could figure it could work because I saw you post some video back some time back. So
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I saw you post those videos. I'm like, yeah, that's the same length. Of course, you're gonna fucking rock it on TikTok.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, there's like one video I got like 1,000 something views already, and I'm like,
1,000 views.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, do I hate this,
dude?
I mean,
you gotta be the Larry King of the retards on TikTok.
Oh fuck, man! No, there's already is one. It's Julia Grand. I'm not gonna.
Julia Grandoni. What your beef with her is?
No, nothing. I'm just saying because
dude, she's gonna post you for 30 seconds. So don't be a pussy and tell it how it is. What is your problem with that chick?
No, I don't have a problem with her. I'm just saying,
you're just fucking
she's
around.
A female. Yeah, she's a female Larry David on TikTok. But yeah, no, yeah,
she's a female Larry David on TikTok. What do you mean by that?
Like she's obnoxious. She's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm serious. Like there's a video I posted today of a stupid video on TikTok. I got 1,253 views.
Can you explain what you do on this piece of art?
All right, so this amazing piece of art called TikTok, right?
TikTok
you see a video. Yeah, you see a video, and then you press these little 3 buttons here down on the side. You see? Okay, hold on.
No. Jesus Christ, Claudio. Just explain to us what you fucking do on the video so we don't have to watch it.
So it's a reaction video. That's what basically
you're reacting TikTok. To what?
Any videos you see on TikTok. You could react to it, whether you like it or don't. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay. Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, because Gabriel was helping me because I asked questions. I'm like, to Gabriel, and he's like, yeah, no, all you do is this: you react to videos you see. You could either agree or disagree with them. I'm like, that's it. He goes, yeah, man, it's easy and simple and stupid. I'm like, I agree with you on the stupid and simple part, but yeah. Yeah, so I mean, like everybody apparently is on TikTok. So yeah.
Okay, so I won't go there. The more people talk to me about it, the less it interests me. It's like I look at it, it's like 30 seconds to 1 minute. It's like seems like kind of boring.
Yeah,
like I like spending my day watching fucking clips. That drive me crazy when I watch the fucking stories of some people that put like hundreds of fucking videos.
Yeah, but oh no, sorry, what were you saying?
Kind of remind me porn before Pornhub,
Yeah, but porn.
Yeah, that was like 1 minute clips on the internet, and then after that you had to watch like 3 minutes of porn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we see at least porn. You're ready for it, but this but someone was telling me for to be Instagram famous. Okay,
famous. Okay, yeah.
You have to have like a certain amount of videos posting a day.
Yeah,
just to get that.
About what? I do that on my day, man. What am I supposed to fucking post?
Exactly. That's what I want. And then I see these people. They're posting every 5 minutes. They're posting like new videos like on their stories. I'm like, don't you work? And even if you're not working, I'm sorry if you're not working. Yeah, okay, post 1 or 2 videos a day. Yeah, but you're posting stories.
I think it's the worst for comedian. And there's why. Okay, TikTok is a bad idea for comedian because what are you gonna insert to your fucking family when they ask you to tell jokes for the fucking Christmas party? All your family parties are fucking ruined because of it. Because now they think you're always funny. Like on your daily life, you're fucking funny.
Yeah.
So to my family, I want to make them believe I'm fucking boring. But to the rest of the world, I want, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want my family to see me on TikTok being funny and be like, see, you can be always funny. Why you cannot be funny on a party? And I'm like, I don't want to fucking do that.
Exactly. Sebastian Maniscalco said it best. He goes because he did an interview. I forgot where, and he was I think it was on his podcast. He was saying that when he's on stage, he's funny, but when he's off stage, like he doesn't.
Fucking boring. Yeah.
Yeah,
the rest of us.
Yeah, exactly. And at first, like I was disagreeing with what he was saying. Now I'm like, now I get what he's saying. Because I get these non-comedians saying, "Hey, you tell jokes on stage, huh? Stage jokes." I'm like, no, man. Like, come on.
That's how it works. It's like you ask fucking Kurt Hammett to just do one note of fucking nothing else matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. It's stupid and annoying, but yeah.
No, but honestly, if you're into TikTok, I'm fucking around. I don't fucking care about TikTok that much. I don't have any opinion on TikTok. The more I hear about it, the more I think it's kind of weird. But you do you, I do me. But the thing is, like if you're on TikTok, more power to you. But honestly, I still don't fucking get it.
Oh no, dude! I'll be honest with you, and this is coming from me who has a TikTok app. Like, I'm not getting it either, and it's also what was it? This morning, I did 2 videos today. First one got like 20 views, and then I did a recent one about a housewife. She's looking at a vacuum, and she goes, "Baby, it's not sucking." And then the husband replies, "Well, now you know how I feel when I'm disappointed." And then I did a reaction saying, "Oh shit, this guy's fucked." That got like 100 views. I'm like, the fuck? This for this?
Yeah, and us, we're making like 2 hours fucking videos with kind of like the best quality we can, considering we know fuck all about like any of this shit. We have like no fucking equipment, or not everybody in the group has the same equipment everywhere. So sometimes it's kind of weird. Like, and somehow we managed to make that happen. But like, see this, and then like you see like you do a 30 seconds video and it's like 100 views without any effort.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's kind of fucking weird, right?
It is. You know what?
I know I sound kind of a bitter bitch right now. I admit I'm kind of a little bitter about it, but being bitter is kind of normal. But like, to be honest, it's just like I look at it, I'm like, okay, that's. But I'd rather do a fucking podcast than just do a clip where I'm like throwing a fucking line at the end of a fucking video.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. I just. No,
we're not, Raul. We're not pre-recorded. It's fucking live, actually.
Yeah, we're live. It even says we're live, Raul. So
Yeah, there you go.
And if we're pre-recording, we wouldn't be able to answer you asking for pre-recorded. Where's Peter and Vic? Well, Peter has phone issues, and Victoria, she's doing a comedy set.
Oh yeah, we can talk a little bit about the phone issues of Peter, because it's kind of funny what happened to him. He went to get a new phone, and they forgot to. It's not that funny, but it's just like it's just so what the fuck in terms of incompetence. They forgot to put a SIM card in his phone, and he has to go back there to get his fucking SIM card. That's like, it's the one thing you should never forget when you give away a phone to somebody or you sell a phone and somehow you forget it.
It's so poor Peter, man. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Man. He has to waste his time.
Yeah, man. Man, it's okay, man. We'll see him on Thursday.
Yeah, so, there you go. Exactly. Yeah. Thursday. How many times you think you're gonna plug the open mic during our conversation?
Hey man, listen, okay. We have number one rule of promoting your stuff. You must plug yourself every 10 minutes. That's the rule of good.
Yeah, but in the last 13 minutes, you already plugged us for 4 minutes. I know you want to keep everything open, and by open I mean like your mics on Thursday night on Ayers Rocks Pub. There you go.
Yeah, I like what you did there. I thought you were going to give me shit, but then you went into it. I'm like, that's good. Claudio, say a sick dick to prove you're alive. Alessandro, how about you go fuck you? Oh, by the way, Alessandro, how you doing, man? Write in the comments how you doing.
No, Claudio, Claudio, you need to commit yourself, man. Like, obviously, our crowd doesn't believe we're alive. So you need to do a sacrifice. Yeah.
You're right. Okay, so Joey says he likes.
No. That's not the test sentence. Stop to fuck with the sentence, man.
Fine.
Yeah.
Claudio, say I suck dick. All right, I suck dick. Stop it now, Alessandro.
Fucking do it. You fucking fucking do it. This is it, guys. Claudio is out of the closet.
Well, my closet's there, yeah. So of course I'm out of it. Jesus Christ!
He just admitted he's out of the closet. That's fucking awesome. Congratulations, Claudio. Could have done it a couple of months ago when it was trendy. Now nobody gives a shit. So
No, oh no, it's gonna be trendy again. Watch, it's gonna be
trendy again.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be trendy again.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it trendy once a year?
Yeah, it's because they have a full month for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I don't remember what month it is though. Is it June, July?
I think it's June.
It's June.
I'm pretty sure it's June.
All right.
Yeah, pretty sure it's June. Oh man. So all right. So let's talk about. I know you're dying to talk about this.
Logan Mailloux, right?
Yes, Logan Mailloux. Go ahead, man.
Okay, so Logan. Basically, what happened is they were drafted in the NHL past week, and hey Kiki, how you doing, sir?
Hey,
sir, what the fuck I'm talking about? So retarded right now. Okay, so basically what happened is like they were drafted back last week, and the thing that's happening right now for the Montreal Canadiens, it says they did the Stanley Cup final and they didn't won the Stanley Cup. They are going to sorry, yeah, exactly, fucking hilarious. They have to draft last, right? Well, are amongst last. So basically, like evidently their fucking choice are not going to be great. Because of that, and they kind of maintain a certain balance in the NHL. That's how they do it. So, like what happened is they were that guy like Logan. I was about to say Logan Couture, which is absolutely not the player. Logan Mailloux. He used to play with the Knights, London Knights, and also he is now playing in Sweden. He was expected to be drafted amongst the 15 first in the NHL. The guy, when you look at his stats, is really, really good. But the thing, there's a little skeleton in his closet, though. Like the thing happening with him, he has had sex with a girl, which is totally normal. But he took a picture of the girl while fucking her, and then showed a picture to his teammate, which is absolutely retarded. It's fucking stupid to do. But at the same time, like when you read things about it, you almost think you fucking raped her.
Yeah. Right? I don't know, man. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree. Like even people in the chat, do you agree with what's going on, or disagree?
No, I don't. Yeah, you can post it. I don't know, but yeah. So that's fucking crazy. So basically, it's a moronic move. He deserves to be hit on the nose for that. It's fucking stupid. But it's not rape. It's not a sexual aggression. Like Quebec journalists, stop starting your fucking article with a sexual delinquent, a fucking sexual predator or anything like that. He's not a predator. He's not a sexual delinquent. He took he kiss and tell with some extra step. All right, it's not the same thing as rape, aggression, or anything. I'm not a fucking expert, but taking a picture of somebody else while he's fucking, it's not equal to rape. All right.
No,
if I take a picture of a couple getting raped, I'm not like a accomplice, you know. I'm a fucking weirdo, that's for sure. But I'm not like jumping in to make it a threesome. It's fucking stupid, guys.
No, it is. But I said this off the air, and just when we thought, the Habs may have a chance to actually get the Stanley Cup next year, now. With the changes that are happening, I'm like, no.
But it's because this year, that was kind of special. They had to make a shorter season. Yeah. So now the Montreal Canadiens, also they have reshaped the divisions. So the Canadiens weren't playing in their normal divisions. Mm-hmm. So there were that too. So they were having a really tough season. They were barely making the Stanley Cup playoff.
Yeah,
and they surprised everybody by ending up in the Stanley Cup final against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So
no. Next year we're not getting.
That's not happening.
No, it's not happening.
That's not happening. Yeah. You see, like Weber is not coming back. Price is gonna be there, but for how long? Because he did really good. But don't forget, like Price is 35 years old. He's really expensive as a goaltender. So obviously nobody's gonna want him. Basically, the Canadian is a bit weaker than he used to be last year. So
yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens next year. But dude,
but to complete the Logan Mailloux thing, why everybody's kind of up in arm with the Canadian is basically because the Montreal Canadian being 31st drafting, they have drafted Logan Mailloux. And what happened basically is the Montreal Canadiens went to the NHL and they asked them because the thing that happened with Logan Mailloux is he posted when the thing went out and he was not sued but prosecuted in Sweden for something about privacy. See guys, it has nothing to do. He's not even accused of anything sexual. He's being accused of invasion of privacy or like some privacy type of crime, right? So it's not a sexual assault. It's not. It's fucking stupid. It's terrible what he did, but name things by their real thing. That's what I mean. Like, just come on, guys. So what's happening? So basically, wanted to be taken off the draft, or he asked the team to not pick him.
Yeah.
Because he's like, obviously, I'm not mature enough to be in the NHL, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of fucking PR there. He didn't become all of a sudden fucking wise. He's a fucking fuckhead. Let's not mince a word about it. But, like, he kind of said that he doesn't want to be drafted that year. And the Canadian, when they received that information, went to the NHL. They went like, can he do that? Is it possible to retire yourself from the draft 1 year? And the NHL was like, no, you cannot do that. If he's available, he's available. So anybody can pick him. And nobody picked him because they were respecting his choice, because he would have been gone sooner. And the Montreal Canadiens would never have that guy. And then Benjamin went like, okay, so I'm picking this guy then.
Wow, that's so do you think it's a dick move or?
Well, the thing it kind of sucks for Logan Mailloux, because like obviously he did something terribly stupid and he really deserved like a bit of shame he's getting right now. But let's fucking face it, if the Montreal Canadiens didn't draft the kid, nobody would have heard about him. Yeah. Nobody would have cared. Nobody would have heard about him. So like they kind of put an extra pressure on Logan Mailloux. So Logan Mailloux is basically like the dickhead of the week because of that. So his entry in the NHL is totally fucked. Mm-hmm. And even if he end up being like another Andrei Markov or another Zdeno Chara, like or like being a great player like people expect him to be, like he always had that fucking weird thing going on him. So yeah, like I would have like, just for decency, I understand why they picked him. It's because it's so inspired for the Canadian being 31st to pick, to have such a good player to be able to pick, to be available in the whole list of players. But I would have skipped him, to be honest.
Yeah, no,
just for a matter of decency, like.
Yeah, no, you're right. But it clearly shows that, in my opinion, like Benjamin doesn't give a fuck. And
you kind of take for granted that anyway they're gonna fill the fucking arena, so they can do whatever they like.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't fucking care.
Exactly.
That's why I kind of stopped being fan of the Montreal Canadiens. Same. Because I kind of feel like for a while that they didn't give a shit.
No, I know. No, you're absolutely right, dude. I can't watch the Habs anymore. I mean, I was watching them in the playoffs.
The playoff, that was fun.
That was, yes, exactly. Yeah. I'm like, you know what? Because after I was watching the playoffs, I'm like, maybe I'm gonna follow hockey again. I'm gonna follow the Habs. And now I'm like, no, fuck off, man.
That was the best moment to be a Montreal Canadian fan since 2006.
Yes, yeah.
You remember that, like with Kovalev, and you have Plekanec and fucking Kostitin, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Those were the days.
Yeah, and then I also remember, and people think I'm crazy when I say it. It's like my favorite goaltender was Halak.
You're right. It was good.
Yeah, he was great, man. To me, he was great. And then we have PK Subban too. Oh my god! And then when they trade him for Shea Weber, I'm like, why? Pourquoi?
Yeah, the only place in the whole league that kind of were really like the day of the trade. Like obviously after that, we kind of discovered that Montreal had to be the better end of it with Shea Weber, because PK Subban didn't end up producing as much as people would have expected him to produce. But like even there, like if you take all that out of the equation, you look at the way it was received on the Anglo and the rest of the continent, or the hockey world, like the English hockey world. They were like, what the fuck's happening? Why the Canadians are trading PK Subban? It's their future. You don't trade that kind of player. But but the only one that were really for the trade or said the trade was a good thing, That was the francophone media.
Wow. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
Yeah. Outside of it, nobody cared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, as I mentioned, like like I'm at a bit of loss for words, but at the same time, I'm like, good job.
But they end up being right though. But I think it's fucking weird.
Yeah, it is, man. It is. It is. It totally is. So yeah, no. So now, okay. So now you brought
Let's
up,
deploy your skills at segues.
yeah, no, because you
Yeah.
brought up about Jeff Bezos, and everyone's
Jeff
bringing up
Bezos.
about Jeff
Yeah.
Bezos. Oh
What-
man,
What's your take about him?
honestly, this
Yeah.
guy has okay. So it's good and bad. Okay.
Yeah, go on, man.
So you might disagree with me. Sorry.
Yeah, fine.
So the good thing is this guy went to space. I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? Kudos to him. He went to space. All right. The bad thing is he should have stayed there. And also, it just, I'm like, all right, good for him. This millionaire went to space. But I just love it how the media's like, Jeff Bezos is going to space. But bro, he's like a millionaire. All right, you can do whatever the fuck he wants. I mean, instead of going to space, he could probably, you could probably pay for world hunger stop, but no, he went to space. All right, cool of him. But I don't know, man. Like it was such a I don't know what's a big deal about him going to space. How long was he in space for? That's what I want to know.
That I don't know, but I think I've read that the reason why they make a big fuss about Jeff Bezos going to space is mainly because it's kind of like because people have been wanting to go to space for the longest time, in the 20th century. So basically, sending like an untrained astronaut in space. It kind of shows that you can send tourists in space and like to send people visit all spaces and
wow.
Yeah, it's just that. It's just a symbol that you can send a civilian in space and it's safe.
Oh wow, okay, cool. But as I mentioned before off air, I love that how the conspiracy theorists are like, oh,
what are they saying about it?
So basically, what they're saying is that that the rocket ship it was empty. Jeff Bezos really did not go to space.
Oh yeah, the flat earther.
Yeah, flat earther, and I'm like,
these fuckers that still keep commenting our video even after 3 fucking months we're done with this shit.
Yeah, oh no, it's been more. It's been more than that.
Oh, how long is it has been?
It's since April. Yeah, April. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's way more than that.
Yeah. So yeah, no. So even to this day, like even people on David Wise videos, they're still trying to argue with us. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck.
We're not even reading them. Like I knew about them because I needed to do something on the channel, and then I went to the comments and I read them, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, they're still arguing about this shit. Like, and it's new. Like that was last week. Like I think it was Monday. I was like working on something for the podcast. I was uploading a video or something. It was last Sunday. I don't remember too well, but I seen like the comment were just getting in. I'm like, that's fucking crazy, man. People arguing like, and also I noticed one that kind of absolutely deformed what I said, and he was arguing with something I didn't say. So I was like, oh man, that's great. That's why people are losing their shit on the internet. I feel.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's actually listening.
Jesus Christ. No, it's hilarious. It's just hilarious, man. Like these flat earthers, they're the best.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, like just bring a flat earther to a party and you're gonna have a comedy show for like 2 hours right there.
Yeah. And he's gonna be super pissed and make it weird for everybody.
Yeah, the word of flat. Shut the fuck up, man.
Word is not. No, he's gonna call everybody a fucking dummy, which is hilarious. Being called a dummy by a flat earther, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that fucking idiot cannot figure out like basic science, and he's gonna tell me I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, you believe in gravity, you fucking idiot! Man, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Why don't you go float away, asshole?
or the best is like when you're arguing with these flat earthers, right? And I forgot this, who said this, but it's like, oh man, I had an argument with a flat earther. I'm like, spit has gravity, just to troll him, right? And then the flat earther is like, well, it's all the way you perceive with the wind and the way the air is coming. I'm like, bro, it's spit. Like, what are you trying to argue about?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Exactly like Pantelis said. Like I think he has the best counter argument for the flat earthers that I heard. Like outside of just like getting in the needy of everything, the importance with that's why the scientific claim make more sense than the flat earther claim is because the scientific claim, when you put everything together, it still makes sense. So something that explains a certain phenomena can be used to explain something else. You see, there's a system of phenomena that's happening, and that's how we see shit. I always see them. So why everything is round? Because of the gravity. Like in the void, everything turned into a fucking ball. Like when you look at the stars, when you look in the skies, you see everything's a fucking ball because gravity formed balls for some reason. I don't know, man. And then after that, see, it's all a fucking system. Everything is kind of put together and it works. But the problem with the flat earther is like they try to discredit everything, every one of the scientific claim. But the problem with them is none of the explanation works well together.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I saw another video of debate scientists against flat earther, and they weren't trying to debate that too much about the claim of the flat earther, but the scientist was kind of poking at the logical mistake they were making.
Yeah.
So basically, they claim that flat Earth theory explain, for example, why the world is as it is, taking as a working hypothesis that the Earth is flat, right?
Yes.
So basically, but what a theory, scientific theory a good scientific theory should not just be explaining why the world works a certain way. It should also predict, like, considering we know this happening for that reason. You should be able to predict what's gonna happen.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
I like to see a flat earther being accurately able to predict anything, like a star going or whatever is happening. Like, I like to see a flat earther being able to predict a phenomena.
Yeah.
That's not happening. I'm telling you that.
No, it's not happening, man. But the best is because I was watching rewatching David Wise's video,
Yeah.
and I was trying to dissect some parts you were saying, and I'm like, okay, maybe if I try to understand what he was saying, it would have sound smarter and logical. But instead, I'm like, no, like for example, like the
Okay, so
stars.
basically you're saying he sounds stupid because you don't understand what he's saying?
Yeah, exactly. No. I'm saying no.
Doesn't make you look good, man.
Yeah, it would. But my favorite thing is I forgot. I think it was you or Peter that brought us up. David Wise mentioned that the stars represent the dead souls.
Yeah, fuck.
That
Man,
was my favorite highlight of that video.
It's the best part. Like,
Best
honestly,
part, yeah.
that was crazy because after that, like, Victoria was like, "Oh, I can't believe you don't believe in evolution," and I was like, "Of course he doesn't believe in evolution. He thinks like the stars and the planets are dead people, and like the Earth is flat." Like, I'd be fucking amazed if you believe we come down from fucking monkeys. He doesn't believe in dinosaurs. He told us that. Doesn't believe
Yeah,
in
I saw.
dinosaurs. Doesn't believe
I
in
saw.
gravity. Doesn't believe in space.
Jesus, I'm like, man, I
Yeah.
wonder, but see, what I'm trying to understand is how does someone become a flat earther? That's what I'm trying to understand.
I don't know, because there's a thing, like, I've been thinking about it a lot. Like, when I went really deep into anarchism, like, civilization works on a big set of stories we're telling
Yeah.
each other, so we don't stab each other's in the throat, and we're not raping each other's. Okay, so we have a big story. So Canada, it's a fucking fiction. It doesn't exist in real life. It exists because we believe in that fiction. Laws
Yeah.
are the same thing. Authority is the same thing. It's fictional. We believe it works. It's exactly the same thing with money. One day, if nobody takes it seriously, like, money is nothing. It's just because we believe it has values.
Yeah.
It's stories we tell each other. So I believe, like, there's a lot, and there's a lot of things. If you like civilization, it's kind of useful to have those fucking stories, but some of them are not really helpful anymore, and we need to the clean up in those fucking stories, and those fucking narrative are not being made as fast as the social progress or all people evolve philosophically or mentally, right?
Yeah.
I'm
For
getting
sure.
esoteric right now, but
No.
I feel
It's
like
good.
what's happening with those conspiracy theorists is, like, it's such an effort to try to get out of, like, your cultural or what you consider as normal, or you start seeing what you consider being normal as being a narrative or a concept just being a construct or a common story we're telling each other's, so everything is maintained as it is. It's such an effort to get out of it that they create for themselves to fill the void another mythology, another stories.
Yeah.
So they see the world as being fake, and then it fuck with them so hard that they need to invent another set of belief.
Yeah, no, that's crazy right there. That's I mean,
it's
I
not
can't
crazy.
believe
It makes sense.
Yeah,
When
no,
you think about it.
It does. But then also what I'm trying to also remember is because I remember David Wise, because I forgot like one of you were asking him, why does he believe like how he got into this flat Earth business? And he goes, oh well, I met a friend and my friend convinced me, and I'm like,
no, that's not what he said. That's not at all what he said. He said he was searching to disprove the flat Earth theory and this conspiracy theorist.
Okay. No, because it happened to be his friend. That was a conspiracy flat earther.
Because of what I see it, like when I see people getting into conspiracy theories, I have friends that got into it, and it's always like really obvious shit, right? Like, this thing doesn't make sense. This thing doesn't make sense. This thing doesn't make sense. So they have like they try to fill the gap why this is happening instead of because sometimes we just can't know because governments hide stuff and they're better at us to hide secrets, right?
Yeah.
If they don't want us to know something, we won't know that thing. That's
absolutely
for
sure.
Yeah. There you go. So to fill that gap, they invent fucking stories or they believe really strongly in fucking stories.
Yeah, which is okay.
That's interesting because you have those fucking conspiracy theorists that yells on the normal people to believe in mainstream fucking narrative, but themselves they build themselves a fucking narrative outside of the mainstream narrative.
Yes, yeah, I figured that. I'm like, man. But you see, at the same time, it's interesting. But some of the things, I'm like, oh man, this is fucking stupid. But hey, you know what?
Yeah, they build their own fucking mainstream. It's crazy. These guys does exactly what they're yelling at on normal people.
Yeah, exactly. It's just hilarious. Anyway, so going back to Jeff Bezos.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. No, no, because we were mentioning like there were conspiracy theorists. So I'm like, okay, probably like as you mentioned, like probably these conspiracy theorists were flat Earth people. I'm like, good for Bezos, good for him.
Good for him.
I really don't give a shit.
I have the same, same thing here. Like, look, like when he started to do his shop online, I'm pretty sure people were making fun of him and saying he was a fucking retard. And it's like, how are you gonna fucking ship your stuff? Teleporting them, you fucking idiot. Like that. The type of shit when you start something new that doesn't exist, and then you have people yelling at you and calling you a retard. Now he's a multi-billionaire, and everybody's treating it like it's a fucking glitch of capitalism. But it's not a glitch. It's just us being fucking monkeys with shoes. We have the internet. Instead of seeing the potential, we just jerk off on fucking donkeys, man. That's what's happening. We jerk off on fucking monkeys. We yell at each other for using the wrong pronouns.
Yeah.
And instead of building shit. And all this information, how to build shit is available. It's free. Like, honestly, 2 hours, 3 hours on YouTube. You can find all the information you need to be able to build a fucking website.
Yeah,
you could be building your own fucking Amazon, but you didn't. You were jerking off.
And then
you were searching why the fucking Illuminati was taking over the planet.
Yeah,
you dumb fucks.
Yeah, and then a lot of people like oh man, it's interesting how Jersey is 2 videos about these 2 Indians. It's 2 Filipinos. They made a pool in the ground from scratch. Like, they always build stuff from scratch.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh man, I wish I did that. And then they go on to arguing something else. I'm like, well, you know what? If you probably look on YouTube, how
to fucking do that, or you went into the process to fucking do it.
Yeah, or I'm sure, I'm sure these guys that I'm talking about, they don't have, they don't have internet, but I'm sure they just went there themselves and just took a risk and just did what they thought was right.
Yeah. So exactly. So you have money, you decide to go in space. You have that. If I had that much money, I would do the same fucking thing. I would have been everywhere on the fucking planet.
Yeah, exactly.
You see, I'd be jaded after a while, and I'll be like, yeah, fuck, I'm going to space. Must be sad of an existence if the Earth doesn't suffice to you, not right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You've seen everything that has to be seen, and then you get so fucking jaded. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna spend a bunch of fucking billions to go on space. I pity
Yeah.
the poor guy. I pity like any guy that is wealthy enough and they have seen everything to the point that they're like, oh, you know what? It's not good enough for me anymore. I have to go beyond.
Yeah, because there's so much shit happening in
Yeah,
this
there's so much
world.
shit to see.
So, and you know what? And question is, while people would ask this question, who is an idiot? Jeff Bezos leaving because he would have so much money trying to
Yeah.
help us, or are we the idiots staying here and going through all this?
Yeah,
Because
yeah, like yelling about those poor kids that are not going to have that money that would not have been allocated to them anyway.
yeah,
If you
yeah,
take out the rocket out of the equation, that money is not going to Africa anyway. So I don't know what you're yelling
no,
about.
yeah.
Typing that on fucking keyboard that you pay not the right price because some kids, the other side of the world is building it for you in fucking piss poor conditions.
Yeah.
And
Meanwhile,
you fucking know about it, by the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So shut the fuck up, guys,
Oh yeah,
and keep making the world a worse place for everybody else than
yeah,
us.
yeah.
Like everyone, like the rest of us. That's what all we do. So shut the
Exactly.
fuck up.
Exactly, but and this reminds me of Blood Diamond with Leonardo DiCaprio, right?
Yeah,
At one point in the movie, everyone's like, oh, these $1 million diamonds, they were made somewhere in Africa,
yeah,
and but then people enjoy while people have to spend like millions of dollars for a small piece
yeah.
of
Because they're
rock.
rare, but they have
Yeah,
a vault full of them.
yeah, exactly. But
Yeah,
yeah, oh man, it's just sad. And what's even sadder is the fact that we have that we fall for this.
yeah,
Like
yeah. We fall for this. Like
yeah,
that's what I'm talking about when I say the whole artificial thing, right? Everything it's all artificial. The whole like mindset of you got to get married, then you need to buy her a ring that is
yeah,
worth like 3 months of fucking salaries. When
exactly.
was it a thing? Like I
Mhm.
don't think my fucking grandfather that has like 14 other fucking sisters and brothers, his fucking parents were spending like 3 months of salaries on a fucking ring. That's not happening.
Exactly. No, it's not happening. But you know what? But you know what? I don't want to say it's a North
Mm.
American thing, but it's a traditional way, right? And also
All
let's add.
traditional it is because I've heard about it quite recently.
Yeah, like traditional as in like everybody follows it. And
Yeah.
hold on. Let's not mention let's not mention the fact that you have to have a crappy job that you don't like. So then
Yeah.
you have to pay off your mortgage and that ring.
It's not even
right?
it's not that much having a job. Having a job, it's fun because you get to do something of your fucking day. But if your job
Yeah.
has no actual reason to exist
Yeah, exactly.
and it's just there because,
Oh
it's
man.
there and nobody actually thought of fucking cutting it.
Yeah, no, I remember I used to work in this metal factory, right? When I was
Yeah.
when I was saving money for college.
Yeah.
Man, I would see the people. I was working with guys, all right. So mostly, so I was in an apartment with men, and I was seeing like the depression on their face. All they had to do is cut the metal and put it in boxes and cut. And I'm
Yeah,
seeing them, like,
it's highly repetitive. It's
yeah, it's
bad
how
for
you
your brain. Yeah.
yeah. But I'll admit it paid well. It paid well.
Of course he does.
Yeah, I was with an agency, like a Bedard agency. I was associated by me there, but now I was seeing like some people were getting married, and someone was telling me, he goes, oh, once you finish school, you have to find a girl, you have to have a good job, you have to marry her, you have to have family. I'm like, come on, man, like, don't you have any hobbies you want to do? Right? He goes,
No,
no,
but
I don't have time for hobbies. It's all about getting married, paying off your ring.
that is all fine, but I mean, the whole thing of having to pay that fucking ring 3 months, like 3 months of salary, it's crazy.
It is.
Why you
man.
why you have to marry with somebody you love? Why you don't just fucking love her? Why
Yeah,
you tell the
exactly.
government to just fuck off out of my fucking affair? I love her. That's it. Don't need you.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
need
Yeah,
you
no.
being involved into anything.
Yeah, exactly. And then and then people, the girls, like, they expect to have like this expensive weddings. I'm like,
Yeah,
come
exactly.
on, man,
It's not all
come on.
girl. Fortunately, it's not all of them. They
Oh
still
yeah,
exist, those little treasures that understand that we don't want to shit all. The only reason why we shed all that fucking money on this useless fucking celebrations, it's basically because we want to make the broad happy, and that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not like I know a story like someone recently didn't get married because it's not because of COVID, but the guy was fed up of his job. Like he couldn't afford the ring, and then the girl's like, okay, I'm not gonna marry you anymore. I'm gonna go with someone
Wow.
else. And they were together for I think nine years, 9 years, and I'm like, wow, because he couldn't afford the diamond ring that she wanted.
But that's kind of weird society we live in because like I understand the if he cannot support his family, obviously the whole reason of being married is to start a fucking family, right? So if you cannot I understand that part, but on the same fucking time, like the whole culture is saying, yeah, you got to be with somebody you love. Don't do practical marriage weddings and everything. I thought we're out of the doing practical wedding, but doesn't seem
Eh,
to be the case, eh?
no, you're right. You're absolutely right. But
Mm.
in some cases, it's not like what it used to be. In some cases, but the majority of the cases, these girls who go to Mandy's salad and they see how great an avocado salad is. You could tell
Yeah,
by their voice. Then they expect to have the $1 million wedding, and then
yeah.
and
I mean, back
then
on this fucking useless job, man. Yeah, you have ever had a fucking job you felt like has no reason to exist?
yes, I had two,
Uh,
three of them.
yeah. What were they?
So one was the factory I told you about, and
Okay,
then
so
there was
basically that means if you just stop doing anything and you just jerk off all day, nobody will notice.
exactly,
By useless job, that's what I mean.
yeah,
So that was the situation. Okay.
yeah. And then there was another one where I worked in the mail room,
The mail room.
yeah, mail room.
You're fucking young to be doing that, though.
Yeah, no, I only worked there for 2 months. It
Shit,
was
I
after.
thought I thought those fucking mail rooms would be obsolete by 2005.
No, I know. But no, I couldn't take it anymore. It was just
Yeah, I do.
yeah.
I believe you, man. You're
Oh,
doing nothing but watching the fucking wall while everybody's sending over each other's mails,
yeah, and then
emails. Yeah,
yeah, and then also I was in a warehouse. This is when I was 20 something years old. I only lasted 2 summers. I worked at a warehouse, putting boxes into trucks.
yeah. But
That was
that's
that.
useful though. There's an actual output for that kind of work.
Oh yeah, there is. But at the end, I'm like I can't fucking do this. I was
Okay,
surrounded by
okay, it's just job you don't like, but yeah,
yeah,
the two first one I understand how fucking useless they are,
yeah.
but the third one, man, is kind of useful. It's a useful job.
Oh, it is.
Your
It is.
output has an impact on the company.
Yeah, no. But I was
Yeah,
saying no, I didn't like it because the people I was working with, they're all like. No, they didn't understand. Again, they had that mentality that we were talking about.
yeah, just having a steady jobs and yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
Well, but being a developer, I have sometimes I was some projects, and sometimes I didn't know what would be the objective, so I could spend almost weeks not doing anything, and I didn't notice anything. Nobody noticed anything.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
so it's when you feel your fucking job is useless and there's no output to be produced whatsoever.
Yeah. No. It's
Yeah,
yeah. No. Then well, I mean, you were working from home, right? If I understand correctly.
yeah, for a
Yes.
while,
Yeah.
but even at the office, that was kind of the same thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm looking through the window through the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. No, it was no. I was getting up. I was not looking forward to it. I'm like, ugh. I
yeah,
go to a dead end job. Yeah. That's the key word there,
dead
folks.
end.
Dead end and money. It pays well, but it's money. And then I got offered to do another job like that. I'm like it's nights, and I'm like, nah, man, I don't wanna. I'd
Like
rather.
adult life is kind of like a good reflection of how it would look like the growth of civilization. I've read Sapiens back in the day, and
Mhm.
he was saying at some point, okay, so if that deal was so raw or bad or whatever the fuck, why we keep doing it. And it's like he kind of compare it to the normal like salary guy life, right? So you get that good job, then you get to buy a car, then you have to pay for that car, so you stay at your fucking dead end job. Then you're like, okay, so you stay at your job just to pay off debts, actually. So then you stay there because you're comfortable and you don't see yourself. Because that's another thing companies are really good at nowadays. It's to make you believe that outside of the company there's nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, they do it.
Countries do the same fucking thing. Like how many times have you heard that if you go to the United States, like if you get hurt, you're left on your own, and the United States is a fucking hellscape, and you get shot at, and nobody cares if you die in the streets.
Oh, for sure, man, for sure. And yeah, I know. I mean, even like even some jobs, like they make you believe, you could get the promotion, you could get this, you could get that, but then at the end, you don't get the promotion, and they may even cut your pay. Right, you get longer hours, but then the managers like they find like ways to make you fall for it, right? To make you, don't worry.
To motivate you, like they call it like management strategies.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like
lying outright to your fucking staff. That's not a strategies.
I know, and then like, don't worry, folks. The longer you work, the more chances you have of this. There's
if he was being honest, he'd be saying something like, "The longer you work, the fastest I get a new car."
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's one more thing. Like I remember, like one of the jobs, I forgot where it was. Like I mean, look, I didn't care because I was young and I just needed money. I'm like, cool. So they were cutting departments' paychecks, right? But then the guy came in. The guy came in with a new SUV Lamborghini. And he goes, "I understand your pain." I'm like, fuck you. And I'm like, oh fuck, wait, that means I gotta work more hours because I have my tuitions next week. Oh, son of a bitch. But that's how it is. And people fall for it, like, okay, well, meanwhile, they're all driving shitty cars or taking the bus and metro,
that's the life, man.
Exactly, man. I don't honestly, this is gonna sound like I'm a bit like there, but I'm happy
being childish.
I'm happy. I could work in films and comedy because it's something that I love. It's not a.
We're not getting paid yet, though. That's the thing.
Exactly. For film, like I get paid. You get paid, but it's not constantly. I don't know. Eventually,
eventually you get paid. Like you get a gig for a day, and from what I heard, from what you told me, it's fucking well paid, actually.
Yeah, it is. But it's not every day. If it's every day, oh man, I would.
Shit.
Yeah, man. Oh man, that's it, man. I mean, that's all I have to say on that. Do you have anything you want to add, Ben?
No, man. Do you have any other subjects to bring to the table?
No, man. I don't have any subjects. I think.
You want to fucking close it there, though?
Man, why? You wanted to go for an hour?
Yeah, of course. But if you have nothing to say, like, just fucking finish it there and stop being painful to the 4 people listening.
Exactly, man.
There you go.
Exactly.
So close that motherfucker. There you go.
All right, good. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are live every Monday. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And then on Thursday, as I mentioned this a bunch of times, you have Ayers Pub Rock this Thursday at 8:30.
Bunch of times? Sorry?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
Motherfucker.
Man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So there we go. So we're gonna do this every Monday night. Next week Joey's not gonna be here, but I'm gonna be here with Peter and Victoria.
So now you're gonna hear good English for a whole episode. Congratulations.
No, this was good. This was good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have yourselves a good night, and see you next week and Thursday. Bye.
Have a good one, guys.